Good morning, Philippines!
Good morning, world!
This is King William Dunava,
And this is J. Enrico Mono.
and welcome to
Teachers Talk Show.
Good morning, JN.
Good
You look
morning,
so
King.
stunning today.
Thank you very much. You too. You
As
look so
usual.
fabulous with your suit
As
today.
usual. So, by the way, Happy Teachers
Happy
Day.
Teachers Day too.
So, in connection to our Teachers Day celebration, we're going to answer 5 questions from our solid viewers from...
Twitter, of course. So let's start.
Let's go.
So our first question is from it's Rick Jimenez.
Hello, Teacher King, and hello, Teacher Jayan. So, my question for the both of you is, why do you want to be a teacher?
Thank you so much for the question, Roderick Jimenez. Well, for me, why I want to be a teacher? Simply because I want to transform lives. Teachers are the one who transform lives of the students, helping students to become the better version of themselves. Always remember that without teachers, there are no doctors, there are no nurses, there are no engineers, and there are no teachers. So it is my duty and responsibility to transform lives. And that is one of the reasons why I want to be a teacher.
Alright.
How about you, Miss J.Ann?
Oh, for me, teaching has been my passion ever since, King. So I was the one teaching my cousins, my neighbors' children, and their friends during leisure time. I've taught them the basic of education, and with that experience, I have realized that being a teacher, you can make a difference.
Well, that's a heartfelt message from our teacher, J.Ann. So
you have the opportunity to profoundly impact the lives of the children, as well as you can be able to share your love for learning.
Oh, may pahabol si Ate J.Ann natin. Wow,
Yes.
that's very good.
So I love kids also, King. That's why I love teaching too. Then I want to wake up every day motivating, educating, and having fun with them while making their learning worthwhile.
Yes, I would just like to emphasize also, J.Ann, that the love for children, it is
Yes.
important.
Yes.
That's good, J.Ann.
Thank you so much, King. So that's all for the first question. So let's move on to the second question.
From?
From Karsh Wizard.
Oh.
Hi, Teacher King and Teacher Jayan. So my question is, what is your teaching philosophy?
Thank you so much for that wonderful question, Karsh. So her question is, what is your teaching philosophy?
My teaching philosophy is that children or individual or students have their own unique way of learning. So it is our responsibility to know what are their unique ways in order for us to hone their skills, to bestow knowledge, because knowing is the beginning of wisdom. So it is important to know your students, to create connection, and as well address problems facing by your students.
Correct, definitely, King. So for me, I believe that a classroom should be a secure, a caring one, an environment where children express themselves, and also I will employ my tactics like the morning meeting, the positive versus negative discipline, just like that. And for the classroom task and problem-solving abilities, I will ensure that our classroom community thrives.
Oh my God, you're so well-spoken, J.Ann. I love your ideas. I love your philosophy in teaching.
Thank you so much, King. I love yours too.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Let's proceed to our third question.
Alright.
To our third question, J.Ann.
So for our third question, it's Chadwin Surekla.
Okay. So,
Hi, Teacher Gian and Teacher King. So my question to the both of you is, what are your strengths as a teacher?
so we have different strengths, but I would just
Yes,
mention
definitely.
one or two. My strength is that I am good more in communication skills and teaching skills. It is
Alright.
very important, J.Ann, to have that skills, because as a teacher, we are the bastion of knowledge. We are the peddlers of knowledge. So
Correct.
if we have that communication and teaching skills, we're able to give knowledge or give wisdom to our students, because that is the very goal of the teacher, to help, to educate the learner.
Correct. I agree with you, King. So for me, my strengths as a teacher is that 3 things. It's the creativity,
Wow.
flexibility, and open-mindedness. For the creativity, it has always been my strength as a teacher. So being creative in what you do in the class is attractive to your students.
Yes, agree to that.
And the second one is flexibility. We should be able to be flexible and versatile in everything that we do in the classroom setting. And the third one is the open-mindedness.
Well, yes, that's important.
Because when we are open-minded, we learn to be open with what our students wanted to expect from us, so that we can adjust to them, we can respect their diversity of learning, and we can address their individual needs.
Indeed, Jay, and I agree on that. And
Yes.
it is important to have that vision or like open-mindedness for us to be able to be aware of what is happening in our environment and of course in our classroom. Okay, let's
Correct.
proceed to our fourth question. It is from
It's me, Rachel.
So roll
Roll
VTR.
Hi, Teacher King and Teacher JN. My question is, what are your weaknesses as a teacher?
Wonderful question, Miss Rachel. Your question is as beautiful as you
Yes.
indeed.
For me, Jay, not to sound boastful or not to sound cocky, I don't have weakness at all.
Oh, that's
Char,
very
I'm just
beautiful.
joking. My weakness is that I easily get attached to people. So it is really important not to get easily attached in a way that you are obsessed with them. Just like in education, you need to set boundaries with your students, because if
Yes.
you're able to have that strong feeling towards your students, it is unethical. So that is why I'm trying to prohibit myself in doing
Okay.
so.
So for me, my biggest weakness as a teacher is that probably time management. You know that
Yes,
already.
absolutely.
I used to have a hard time balancing work, school, and family time. When I was focused in one thing, I really focused on that one and I lose track on the other things. So I had to make an effort to be more balanced and manage my time better.
Okay, that's
So
good.
I have discovered also that making to-do lists or following appropriate schedule helped me become more effective as a teacher, and also it helped me to appreciate every element of my life.
Yes, I agree to that, Jay, because you're always late, so that's why you need to have a time management.
You don't have to tell them.
Okay. Okay, let's go to our last but not the least question from.
It's me, Rhea.
Oh, wow.
So,
Roll VTR.
Hi, Teacher Jayan and Teacher King. My question is, what is your teaching style?
Okay, thank you for that question, Miss Rhea from Basay. So my teaching style, Jayan, is simple. Learning by interacting. You know what it means?
yes.
It is important for us to have that interaction in our classroom, because if there is no interaction, the classroom setting would be boring.
Definitely.
So it is based on research that children learn more by interacting. Yes. Also, to create connection and rapport.
For me, I have put a lot of thought into ways that I want my teaching style to be formed. I want to be the type of teacher that has a fun classroom environment where mistakes and questions are encouraged just as often as research statements.
Wow. Yes.
And also, I want to provide my students a secure, and I want to provide them the confidence inside and outside the classroom.
Wow, that's a very strong message, Jian. I love your teaching style. Oh, but before anything else, I would just like to say thank you to our viewers who sent their
course.
questions.
Yes, thank you so
And-
much, viewers.
And of course, happy Teacher's Day. It has been. This is King William Villanueva.
And this has been Jay Enrico Mono.
And this is Teacher's Talkshow.
See you again next time.
Bye!